Good afternoon, I'm Ennis Liu and you are watching MediaPlex Live at 1. The Detroit Windsor Tunnel closes today for a 10-day stretch. This closure is for repairs to the ceiling of the tunnel structure. Commuters, sports fans, and concert goers will have to make arrangements to use the bridge instead of the tunnel. This may result in traffic congestion through the downtown core. The tunnel will be closed from 8 p.m. October 20th to 5:30 a.m. on October 30th. Clair College has always been known for keeping pace with the changing times in education. This time, they are breaking ground with esports gaming. Sanjay Maru explains.
While video games may just be a pastime for many, some students at St. Clair College are taking that hobby to the next level. Saints Gaming, one of Canada's first varsity esports teams, has done everything they can to replicate the feel of high-level virtual competition, complete with an array of televisions and consoles, premier quality gaming chairs, and even a live commentary team for online streaming. Team director Sean Burney hopes that the easy access of Saints Gaming to the public will contribute to the team's growth.
So we have open events throughout the year. These Tuesday and Thursday night events we do are open to the public as well, so anybody can drop in and learn. A lot of the players in the community love teaching the game as well as playing, so definitely a good opportunity to do that.
St. Clair College is only the third post-secondary institution in Canada to recognize esports at the varsity level. The team hopes that other colleges will take note of the trends set by St. Clair College.
Well, this is the first time, St. Clair's ever actually, had an actual, esports team, and especially, it's varsity. So, St. Clair's actually are, backing it. We're offering scholarships, and we're actually among the first, teams in Canada to actually get varsity. So right now, we're the very first varsity, Canadian teams.
Saints Gaming also invites students to check out their Alienware Gaming Lab, where they have free and open access to learn or play any available esports, such as Overwatch, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and League of Legends. For MediaPlex News, I'm Sanjay Maru.
Earlier today, I stopped to talk with Adele Beater of the Windsor Orchid Society about their upcoming show. I'm here with Adele Beater. She's a member of the Windsor Orchid Society. Tell me a little more about the Orchid Society show.
The Orchid Society show, the Windsor Orchid Society show, is the 5th year that we are have organized and are offering it. It is an AOS, or an American Orchid Society accredited show, and it draws societies from all over, particularly Ontario, but we have many that attend from neighboring states who also have interest in orchids, as we do.
What do you do in the organization?
I'm a member, and I'm also the newsletter editor. We are all volunteers, and we all come together, led by our show chairperson, Ed Cott, who, by the way, has been a member of the society since it formed 32 years ago. And we work as volunteers. We all have our roles, and we bring the show together.
Okay. What kind of orchids are here in the show?
Oh, orchids that you may not see anywhere else. They are orchids that are grown by hobbyists who may be windowsill orchid growers or may have very large greenhouses, and they grow exotic orchids that come from all over the world. Some are species orchids, some are hybrids. And we also have an opportunity for visitors to acquire or to buy orchids. We have vendors that come from many different areas, and they also offer all sorts of exotic orchids.
Thank you for joining us, Adele Beater.
My pleasure.
We will continue with the unseasonably warm weather for this time of year. Today will remain sunny with temperatures hitting 21. We have many sunny skies for Saturday and Sunday with a high of 23. Since the destruction of an accessible playground in Tecumseh, a lot of local families are feeling the loss. Laurie Harrison has a story.
Accessible playsets have been gaining ground in Windsor, Essex, leveling the playing field for people of all ages and abilities, with more than 24 in our region and more to come. Tammy Murray, a caregiver for an autistic child and actively involved in campaigning for these parks, says these parks are open to everyone of all ages and abilities and are a place for everyone to gather.
You know, it takes a village for special needs families, and we need that network of support and to meet other families. It's really important for us to meet typical families in the community as well, and to create that understanding of, hey, he's a kid just like you.
Among the dozens of playgrounds created in this region, accessible playsets can be found at the Hiatus House, Amherstburg Miracle League, the John McGivney Center, and Harmony in Action.
It is accessible to all demographics of disabilities. The adults who use our playground absolutely love it. You know, it's very comforting to see their smiles on their face and their excitement, because a lot of them have been in wheelchairs since they were born. So for them to be able to actually access a playground like this, it's a great excitement from them.
Obtaining an accessible playground can take years, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and community collaboration. But the result is a safe, all-inclusive destination that families will drive across town to access. Some things that make these playgrounds different and safer from typical playgrounds are no curb endings, wheelchair ramps, and canopies. Some also have light-up features and sensory input, great for the neurological stimulation. These playsets have become a necessity to many local families, and the effect of losing just one in the Tecumseh-Lacoste Park fire is felt by many.
It's really disheartening to see, because we know exactly what it takes to get it. It costs more than a regular park, and we know how much coordinated effort it takes and how much the families are behind those efforts. But also, it's really hard to explain to a kid who's nonverbal why he can't go to his neighborhood park now.
From MediaPlex News, I'm Laurie Harrison.
The downtown mission received a generous donation from a special event celebrating its 6th year. Laden Mohammed reports.
On Sunday, October 15th, the South Windsor Animal Hospital held its 6th annual Trim Claws for a Cause event. For an admission fee of 4 canned goods, the event offered free nail trims for cats, dogs, and other small animals. The event featured representatives from other local businesses and included a bake sale, a raffle, a coloring contest, and a rock climbing wall, as well as appearances from the Windsor Fire Services and the OPP. Dr. Kim Quinn is a veterinarian at the South Windsor Animal Hospital, and she says last year's event helped raise a few £100 of cans and over $250. A number that she's hopeful that they can surpass this year.
Well, we'd love to beat what we raised last year, for sure, but it all depends on how many people that we get out. So if we could have a few $100s, I mean, every penny counts for them.
Animal Antics Behavior Center is one of the businesses that the South Windsor Animal Hospital invited out to the event, and owner Kelly French sees the event as a great way to help out the community.
It's always a good thing. The more money and donations you can raise for charity, and what a better cause than bring your pets out and offer what these guys can give, right? They can give their time and their nail trimming abilities and baking abilities and make some good money for charity and some raise some good donations too.
Dawn Comerford found out about Trim Claws for a Cause through Animal Antics Behavior Center, and she says she enjoyed what the event had to offer.
I like the variety of stuff that they have, and the people who were doing the trimming were very nice, very gentle with the dogs.
The money and canned goods raised at the event will go to the downtown mission. Reporting for MediaPlex News, I'm Laden Mohammed.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ennis Liu, and you have been watching MediaPlex Live at 1.
MediaPlex News Now is a production of the St. Clair College Journalism Program.